everyone, Taylor Reilly here from Greenroots, and I'm so excited to connect with you today. And I want to talk to you about the single most important shift that you need to make in order to finally put diabetes behind you and feel vibrant and energetic and be comfortable and confident in your body and in your health. And it's not shifting your diet, and it's not improving your microbiome. Both of these things are really important. What it's really about, the most important thing, is wiring your brain for wellness. So hear me out. If you're like most people that come to me, you are in information overload, right? You're a high achiever. You logically understand, I need to make some changes here, right? You logically understand the trajectory if you don't do something now, and what diabetes and related complications looks like when it continues to spiral downward. You're smart, right? And as an intelligent individual, you know that you need to make these shifts, and you've already been trying some things, right? You've tried keto, you've maybe even tried supplements, maybe, a new workout plan, you've got a personal trainer, and yet there's something in you that isn't really following through. It still feels hard, right? It still feels like you're relying on willpower and you're not seeing the results quickly enough. And then what happens is, there's some type of stressor. Maybe you have a big deadline at work, or, some type of family emergency, heaven forbid. And everything that you've been working towards just goes right out the window, right? And you revert to those old unconscious programs, those old behavioral patterns that got you into this mess in the first place, And there is no shame in this. There's no judgment here, but that is why wiring your brain for wellness is the most important thing that you can do to finally get your A1C in a healthy range, and not only build your health now, but protect it and preserve it for the future. Right? And that can be really challenging to do on your own, because when you are stuck in your own unconscious patterns, we have a saying here: it's really hard to read the label when you're inside the jar, right? So in order to wire your brain for wellness, I will work alongside of you and help you not only identify your self-sabotaging patterns and habits, but help you to eliminate them, and in their place, hardwire new neural pathways, new behavioral patterns, new ways of thinking and being that are going to support you to reach the level of success that you want. Does it sound good? Yeah, that's what my clients love about the work we do together, because the truth is, like I said earlier, there's plenty of information. What you're after is a transformation. It's learning how to implement in a way that is effortless, that is doable within the context of your busy life, that is sustainable, so that you can keep on track with your goals no matter what life throws at you, right? And in order to do that, we really need to rewire those unconscious behavioral patterns. Does that make sense? Right? Because one of the things that you may not know is that the insulin resistance building in your body that is, leading to the elevated A1C, the fatigue, the painful neuropathy, your blurry vision, all of these things, it also contributes to what's called brain fog. But I've never really liked that term. And to be completely honest with you, very few of my clients have ever actually used that term when describing it to me. Instead, they describe it as this lack of drive, this lack of motivation, These are intelligent people that are at the top of their game in their careers. They are the go-to for their family. They know how important it is for them to make change, and yet they can't quite seem to get it into gear. That's because they're trying to get a new outcome by, using an old operating system. So we need to just kind of rip out that old operating system and plant a new one in that is going to be more in alignment with who you want to be and how you want to feel now and moving forward. Make sense? I know. So if you are ready to really get in there and do the deeper work, we say here strategy is important. Don't get me wrong. Having a rock solid personalized strategy is imperative, right? What we've already talked about, shifting your eating to add in the right foods instead of constantly depriving and restricting, right? Getting into a peaceful relationship with food, getting metabolic mastery over what your unique body needs, that is so important. But if we don't wire your brain for wellness, you could have the best strategy in the world and you're never going to implement it. You're never going to take action on it. And that's why we say strategy is only 20%. Your mindset, your performance psychology is that 80% that is going to make all the difference. So if you're ready for some support, if you're tired of being in the jar and you want somebody to help you read that label, somebody who specializes in behavioral science, then book a call. I'd be so honored to support you in identifying what those self-sabotaging patterns, what those limiting thoughts and beliefs are for you, help you get crystal clear on what that vision for your future and what your success is, and help you learn how to hardwire in new habits and behaviors to get there. So book in right now. We'll hop on Zoom for about 45 minutes to an hour. It'd be my absolute pleasure to serve you, and I'll see you there.